Hey, the first time I pointed the Epson Lifestudio Pop Plus at my wall and hit play, it didn't just display a picture, it lifted the whole room into a different experience. This isn't for someone who settles for washed-out colors, noisy audio, or fuzzy details that only sort of hint at what a scene should be. This is for the person who feels when motion trails, when contrast lacks depth, when sound feels flat instead of present. You already know what vibrant visuals and purposeful audio should feel like, and you're done settling for gear that just gets by. Before anything else, take a moment to check current price and availability. Projectors like this don't stay stable forever, and waiting usually ends up costing more than you expect. I knew it was time to upgrade when my old setup looked big but lifeless, colors that faded under bright scenes, motion that smeared just when action peaked, audio that felt distant instead of immersive. The first time I fired up the Pop Plus, all of that vanished. It wasn't just brighter, it was intentional. Every scene had crisp detail. Highlights stayed vivid without losing nuance. Even busy motion stayed smooth instead of blurring. And the sound by Bose didn't just play, it anchored the moment with clarity that finally matched the visuals. Once you feel that kind of coherence, you don't want to go back to compromise. Using this every day changed how content feels. Movie nights became cinematic instead of just big on the wall. Gaming sessions didn't just show motion, they stayed sharp and responsive. Casual streams felt richer because voices and scores suddenly had weight and presence. It's not about numbers on paper, it's about how your space feels when what you see and hear actually matches what you expected. And here's the part most people underestimate: don't tell yourself later will be fine. That later almost always turns into regret when prices rise or stock shifts. Every time you consider something weaker, you come right back to what you already wanted, presence instead of compromise. You might wonder if a personal projector can deliver both picture and sound. What surprised me wasn't just brightness, it was balance. Triple chip 3 LCD means colors stay rich instead of washed out. 700 lumens of both color and white brightness doesn't just look bright, it looks accurate. Google TV doesn't just stream content, it integrates seamlessly with what you actually watch. And Bose sound doesn't just fill the room, it gives scenes dimension instead of drowning them. Owning this projector changes how you sit down to watch or play. You don't fiddle with settings before every session. You don't struggle to hear or see what's happening. You just press play, and your space performs. That's confidence you only get when gear matches your standards instead of fighting them. Picture stays sharp and detailed, colors feel vivid, and purposeful motion stays smooth, not smeared. Audio feels anchored and balanced. Every session feels immersive and complete. It's larger than tiny portables. You'll notice weaker systems fade out. Eventually you stop looping comparisons and just choose the projector you already wanted. Don't make this the upgrade you think about next month and quietly regret you waited. Check price and availability now, and step into visuals and sound that finally feel alive.